everybody? This is Dakota, DePietro, JT, and Jetsy coming at you with another DtermiNATION podcast where we talk about stuff that isn't necessarily important, but it's funny because we're great and you guys enjoy it and we love you for it. DePietro!
Yo.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good.
Alright.
Drawing JD with dicks in his mouth, you know.
Each of them has a tablet of some sort, and they're all drawing pictures of each other and
Just
random
JD.
faces. And well, JT and DePietro exclusively are just drawing pictures of JD with like dicks around him generally.
Not always. This one is.
This one is a
nose.
giant. This is. I like this one. This one's good. This is just a giant JD penis. This is a dick, but the head is JD.
I like this.
He's got a giant hole in the top of his
What
head.
happened to the pictures of me you used to draw?
You don't look like that anymore, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, your hair changed.
I like this weird elf one here.
Man, I don't know what
With,
that
like
is.
he's got like
Soft
buck teeth going
at
on,
some point.
and this is like a Mr. Potato Head Jesse. I like that. What about you, DePietro?
No,
What's
no,
your
no,
work?
this is right.
Is it just gonna flee?
That's why I
Oh,
don't
I'm
wanna
so
throw-
excited about that one.
I never want to throw any notebooks away because there are hidden gems in each
Oh,
and every one of those
full of
notebooks of just
gems.
random drawings.
Okay, so, JT, what's been going on?
I'm waiting to eat.
Well,
All you care about it.
Wow, JT, talk about food more often, you fat ass.
guys, come on.
I like the bottom one.
Which one?
Oh, you put the chipped tooth in.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Come on. Help me
Yeah,
out here.
chipped tooth. Because when I made a picture of making the armor for that music video, I couldn't pull the needle through the foam, so I bit down on it and tried to pull it through with my teeth, and I just heard a crunch.
Oh God.
Ooh, that made me cringe.
Oh
yeah,
God.
I
Does
thought I
anyone-
was done. I thought I like lost half a tooth right
wait.
there.
You were biting the needle, trying to pull it through,
Foam.
and it like chipped your tooth.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have a chipped?
Don't look.
Does anybody else have a chipped tooth or anything like
No.
that? Did you guys ever chip a tooth?
I think
I
I only
chipped-
chipped 2 teeth.
I did.
I chipped a tooth when I was eating. I don't know how that
I remember,
happened.
I remember I showed you those pictures of like the tribes people who like always did like they threaded things with their teeth, and eventually they had these huge grooves cut out in their teeth.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
I don't remember who it was, where they were.
How about a bone? And then want to break a bone? Well, JD, we know you fucking broke it. Oh my God! Wait, you need to save this and put it in the. This picture is going to be in the description and or pop up on the screen for a split second. Here you go, buddy.
I broke another bone before though.
Yeah, post that picture real big on the podcast real quick. Just throw it up real quick. Boom, there it is.
I was okay, so it was a long time ago. I was like 3 years old. Me and my sister
What are
were
we talking
jumping
about?
on her
Broke
bed.
bone.
Oh, when you broke a bone other than your leg?
Yeah.
Okay, go
So we were jumping on her bed. I fell off, and I hit my wrist on a chest that she had. I hit my wrist on the corner of her
Wait,
chest.
like a
she had.
treasure chest.
Yeah, like a treasure
She
chest.
just had like a giant like. Wait, what?
Go ahead.
So I had my
Go
wrist
ahead,
on-
JT. What was
I
that?
said her chest.
Oh, all right, good. You're just like. Oh God!
Sure.
Broken, mangled wrist.
Yeah, so I did that. It hurt like hell. Went into our parents' room. My dad looked at it. Put
You're fine.
put band-aids around my wrist and sent me to bed.
Band-aids?
Yeah.
That reminds me of a story.
Okay, wait. First off, that just. Okay, what kind of band-aids? Because the first thing that I think of is like the legitimate like band-aid. Like he put like a bunch
Yeah,
of.
he
Just...
put band-aids around my wrist and sent me to bed. And I didn't go to the hospital till the next day.
Oh,
When
good.
you found out it was broken.
Yeah.
So
Kind of
that
father
reminds
does
me-
that.
Hold on. These are all surprises for you.
God damn it.
That reminds me of a story where it was me and Tark,
Yeah.
and Tark was in the video. We could probably link.
Yeah,
Link the video?
link in the video that Tark was in, so you guys know who Tark is.
But we were friends for a long time, and he came over to my house, and we were in my brother's room
Mhm.
because he had a TV in his room, that was whoa. And he had
Yeah,
like,
back then, yeah.
64, I think. I don't remember. What
Oh,
I don't remember what
holy
it was.
shit! Yeah.
But and we were just, like we were on the bed and we were playing around, and I can't remember what happened, but it ended me shoving him off the bed, and he went head first into the wall, left a dent in the wall, and then he went home. I got in trouble, obviously. He went home, and then he went to his mom. He was like, "I want some chicken."
Wait, why is that weird?
Because he bashed his head off. It hurt. a lot, and then he went home and was like, I want some chicken.
Like immediate? Like
Yeah,
did
like,
he
it was
walk?
like
Like you threw him into a wall. He
lives-
stood up. He walked outside. Went home and said, "I want some chicken."
Yeah,
Like
he
he
lives
just.
5 houses down from me.
Oh, okay. So he just left your. He was like,
Yeah, well,
He just-
he
so he
went
stood
home
up
because I got in
and
trouble. I
walked
got put in my room.
oh. So he went home. Okay.
Remember when I fucked up my toe at your house?
Oh yeah, I remember that was
I
gross.
couldn't watch that. I almost threw
My mom had to put like band-aids on.
Yeah,
my
because
foot
I
and
went to
stuff.
kick someone.
You went to kick, and then you missed, and then you kicked the
I
hockey
didn't
table.
miss. The hockey table was in front of my leg, and I just
ripped his toenail
straight
off.
up.
Oh,
No, it wasn't.
God.
It
It
wasn't.
ripped
It wasn't toenail. It was
It
the
ripped
tip of your toe got like sliced off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it.
Oh
And it was
my
like
God.
hanging there. And,
Oh, gross.
and then we all followed. JT was like in the sink going.
I'm squeamish. I couldn't handle
Oh man. Okay, then link to the video where JD broke his leg and we had took him to the hospital and such. Link. Save that too, I guess.
Let me see.
It's another
Uh-huh.
picture that DePietro drew. Throw it up on the screen real quick. Boom,
like
there
that.
it is. Okay. Oh god, these are all JD by the way.
Yeah, no,
just
but I
so
put
everybody-
JD on them. just
Oh,
make
okay,
sure.
good. If you guys want to draw some fan art of
JD with dicks in
any,
his face, yeah,
or
go
any
ahead.
stories that we're telling on the podcast that need like an actual like visual aspect to it, if you want to draw a picture of anything that we're talking about, that'd be awesome.
it. That one does.
Which one? This one?
Not that one.
Oh, the other one.
So I would like to point out that I asked people for fan fictions and or fan art to read on this podcast, and not one person submitted anything.
There you go.
A
I'm
bunch. I mean,
surprised.
people are like commenting on our podcast and stuff, but not one person is like, "Oh, I'll just write a thing about JD sucking Peter's dick or whatever." Not one person
When are
out
you gonna
there.
get doing that,
So
JD?
what? Sucking your dick?
Yeah.
Only if it's a 69. Because
Oh
I
my
received
God.
too.
Man,
I'm not just giving you free pleasures.
a pleasure to anyone as long as they pleasure me back.
He wants his just desserts.
God,
Yeah.
you're such a fucking.
I mean, I'll give you a
Are
reach.
you that way with everybody?
What?
I'm gonna bring this up on the podcast. We're gonna get sexual for a little bit.
What way?
Are you that way for everybody? It's just like, oh well, I'm only gonna do that for me first.
No. I
Is
mean,
that-
I told you I've only been with 2 girls, and they're
Have you really?
very different experiences.
Only 2.
Yeah.
Only 2.
What is that supposed to mean?
All I'm saying is
Yeah.
that somebody like you, who's fucking, okay, never mind. Here's another picture. Throw that up on the screen. There it is. Boom. All right, that's enough. Okay, all right, that's enough.
This is the way I'm gonna draw JD from here on out.
I really like his giant nose and eyebrows. I don't know. It's just really surprising to me that you've only been with 2 women.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Only 2.
And I can vouch for the fact that they were apparently very much so different, and
Like polar opposites.
like exact opposite, the most opposite that any 2 females can be from each other. And you had sex with both of them. Congratulations. Golf clap. There it is. Oh boy. Okay, real quick, we're gonna go to
You one of those people who won't go down on a girl?
No, I will.
Because I know that
Absolutely.
there are people who are like that.
Yeah. There's
Yeah, how
there's
do
a
you
lot of people
expect
that are
me
like
won't
that though.
give?
Exactly. You gotta be nice, and you gotta give too.
Like, there's some people that just don't do that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that don't do a lot of
Can you
things.
bring up that one comment I read on Reddit where it was like, fellatio should be
Oh.
called dingalingus.
Dingalingus.
Like, you know,
Dingaling. Yes.
like,
Dingaling like penis.
like penis and cunnilingus.
That's funny.
Dingalingus.
You read that? You got that on Reddit?
Yeah, it was on Shower Thoughts.
Okay, real quick, Pietro.
Yeah.
Let's finish off the one topic before I move on to the next topic that we had already talked about. Have you ever broken a bone?
One bone.
One bone.
One very insignificant bone.
Oh, your middle finger
My
bone?
middle finger, which is permanently crooked now.
No, you can fix. You just have to re-break it.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't sound very appeasing to me, so I'm just gonna leave
Mine
it
are
for-
broken too.
My hands are all fucked. I got crooked pinkies. I got ring fingers without a second joint.
That's in our family, though, the crooked pinkies. I have
Yeah.
to.
I got
Yeah, the crooked pinkies are just genetics.
Yeah, no, and those, my dad has these. My dad has the no ring finger or no
That's so weird.
second joint on
Okay,
ring fingers.
on Pietro's finger, on his ring finger, on both of them, after like where his like the main bend is in the finger, like there's supposed to be
Every finger has two bends. And
yeah,
the
there's
ankle
two
spots where
bends.
those bends are.
The top one, the fingertip bend, he doesn't have them on either ring finger. Like there's no wrinkles. It's just like the first bend and then just solid finger for the rest of the it's so weird. JT, broken bone.
I broke my left ring finger and middle finger.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
On
During
Egg
your...
I was running in the sunroom and I slipped and I caught myself like this.
Oh God!
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like
description.
that. There's
Yeah,
bad.
that's how
Oh,
I
this
landed.
bad.
So I had to have the finger clamps for
So
a
you
couple months.
overextended them?
I hyperextended was the
Yeah,
term they
hyperextend.
used, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, they turned all green when the bruising was going on. It was pretty cool.
I
Oh,
have.
cool. Yeah, that's the words I use.
Yeah, it's like how Anna's eye went through like black and blue, and then it went to green, and that's fine.
I've broken and dislocated my middle finger and ring fingers on multiple occasions on both hands. I have
Vigorous masturbating.
fucking.
It got so fast I lost control and it's
Just. Oh God,
hand,
no!
hand pretzel.
I've dislocated my left knee multiple times. I broke my nose twice.
I thought I broke my nose once.
Me too, but we'll get it to effort.
Oh, go ahead. Did you think you broke?
It was.
I don't really want to get into super big details about how I broke any of those things unless like we want to take up a
No, that's
really
fine.
long
But
majority.
mine's a funny story.
Okay, go ahead.
Where, I used to on my little like cement slab in my backyard in front of my garage. There used to be a basketball hoop there. We took it out. And
Because you broke it with your face.
no.
Okay.
We just,
No,
it was
that's
in the
my
way,
story.
and we just got rid of it.
Oh, good.
But and I often went outside and bounced the basketball and shot it and stuff. But this one I was like, I'm gonna bounce this one super hard, and I threw it down while looking down right into my face and just blood. I was standing like this. I hit and I just fell back, and then my nose was bleeding. And I was like, I went inside. I was like, Mom, I think I broke my nose. I didn't break it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Mine, I was sled riding, and we used to sled down this hill right here. And you know that patch of cement that's in the ground over by
Right.
the
Oh,
highway?
God.
Sorry.
That statue that's in front of my house,
the guy holding
the
the
lantern used to be there. So I was going down, my dad pushed me down the toboggan, and I heard him or someone like say something up from the top of the hill, so I turned around and looked, and I looked back and face first right into that statue.
Oh God. With your big nose.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's so big.
Your
How
nose.
is it not flat now?
How is it not a witch nose now?
That reminds me, I was sledding at my aunt's once, and they live on this real big hill.
Everyone's got dangerous sledding
Oh,
stories.
I have
Sledding
more
is
sled riding
dangerous.
stories.
It's extremely dangerous.
And
I've got one after this.
I crashed right into the telephone pole, and I like almost bit through my lip.
Oh!
You almost did that here
Oh,
too. Whenever
God.
we were jumping around in the big pillow sacks,
Oh,
we were just jumping
I did
around,
bite
running
my
into each
lip.
other.
He had two big, like the big long money pillow. He had big pillowcases for him, and we were like 4th grade, so we're like, let's hop around and fight each other without the use of our limbs. And, and I fell and just tooth through lip.
Do you guys know? You guys, have you been on my back road?
I've only
To my
been
house?
on the one way up.
There's another road to your house?
There's 2 roads to my house. For those of you that don't know, I live on a fucking mountain. So, there's one way to go up. It's kind of steep, but it's really, and we use that all the time. Any car can get up. It's really easy. Except for during the winter when it gets like snowy and ice and stuff. So it's like really bad, and we don't want people to take that. So there's another road that takes a little bit longer that goes like around the mountains, like spiraling up the mountain to my house. It's a lot safer. Well, at my house, there's this, we live like halfway up the mountain, and then there's another road that you can take that's like right next to my house that like we built, like that's our road or whatever.
That's my road.
It goes up to the top of the mountain, and up to like some fields and pastures and stuff, that more land that we own. Well, me and my friends would slide down this giant hill during winter, and one time I lost control. Like we picked up way too much speed, and it was like only ice, and I was laying down, so it was even faster. It was like a penguin, like just going like on this ice, right? And the road comes down like this, and like my house is over here. and the back road goes like this and goes that way, right? So there's only about 15 feet of space between the bottom of that hill and the start of the hill down my back road. So I shot off that thing like a bat out of hell and flew, like the 15 feet took like 3 seconds. I flew across that.
You're like Clark Griswold. Going.
Yeah. and there's a bunch of trees and like at least chest high weeds that I slam into, and I cut a perfect circle out of all that shit and just start flying down the back road. I skipped over the back road's coming down like this. I shot across it without touching it and slammed directly into a tree, like rib cage. Boom, right in the side of the tree, and it stopped me dead. And I was just like laying there, and I was like, and everyone's like, "Oh, that was fucking awesome!" I can hear them from the top of the hill just, "Oh, that was fucking, yeah, I'll get it!" And I'm just like, "Oh, guys, I'm coming into this, I'm fucking dying." Like, and then someone else like finally came down the hill, and they're like, "Oh, what's Dakota doing? Well, he must have really went far." And they're like, "Oh God, are you okay?" Because like the sled's all fucked, like split in half. Like it's done. I'm out.
There's another time we sled around. We used to make like 3-foot high ramps that turn into ice. And
I don't. Those things of plastic, you just pack snow and it melted.
Oh yeah, that too. I didn't see what happened this time, but my one neighbor was sledding. There was a group of us, and I guess he hit his head somehow, and he started. No, this was one of the Pattersons, and he started bleeding, like from his nose, quite a bit. And it wasn't like one of those, "Oh holy shit, are you okay? Are you okay?" We're like, oh, "God damn it! All right, you should probably go home." We sent him home, walking by himself, just bleeding out of his nose. There's blood going all the way up the hill, like trying to get.
God damn it! You should go home.
You should probably go home.
Get the fuck. Get out of here, dumbass.
Yeah. Even his brothers and his sister were there, and they're like, "Yeah, go home," and we sent him home by himself, just bleeding.
That's so fucked up. Oh, this just turned into like the injury podcast. This is just
whatever. Better than the first time.
So what? There was another topic that we discussed, and I don't know why I tried to remember it, but I did, and I don't know why because I don't think we can say any more about it. But it was we were just discussing about the two opposite women that JD had sex with, and then for some reason I was like, oh, I should remember that we were talking about this. For some reason, I don't know why.
What else is there to talk about?
I don't know. We were talking about something else though. We weren't specifically talking about them. We were talking about something else. I don't remember what it was. Whatever.
Dingalingus?
Dingalingus.
Yeah, it's Dingalingus.
Dingalingus.
Yeah.
I forget what whatever. Whatever. I wanted to bring up a topic that was related to that, but I don't remember. So, we are at like 12 minutes, I think.
18.
18. All right. Thank you for that.
Yep.
You're just a fucking pinnacle of great.
Pinnacle of great.
Okay, so. What else?
Mic down, JT. What are you doing?
Quit moving!
What else we got to talk about? Is there anything that happened recently, like in the news or whatever? Any movies coming out or like a new thing that like is crazy?
I saw in the news there was a 5-year-old who shot their 9-month-old sibling in the face.
Jesus, JT, I meant something like fun for us.
Now I'm sad.
Wait, a 9-year-old?
5-year-old.
5-year-old shot a 9-month-old?
Shot a 9-month-old in the face with a gun.
Why?
Probably didn't know. He's 5 years old. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Found it. Oh, haha, fun.
Why would? Oh God!
Probably didn't get any gun control lessons from his parents.
At 5 years old, that's real important.
My cousin's real into guns, and he goes through his kids with gun control and takes them out.
They could also just keep it in a locked up.
Yeah, but you have a.
We're getting really political all of a sudden.
You're gonna want to make sure
that if you got a gun, no matter what age the person is, someone should probably talk to their kids about it.
Yeah.
Or so they shouldn't have been fucking dumb enough to put it somewhere that their 5-year-old kid could have just been like, oh, yeah, on a coffee table next to a fucking they're like, I want this glass of lemonade, and they're like, oh, hey, look, what is this instead of that? And they're just like got this giant like Rick Grimes revolver, and they have to hold it like this because they can't support the weight of the gun like he can.
Because you know how many toy guns there are now. They probably thought it was a toy.
Okay.
I bought a toy for a prop gun, and it had a silencer attachment, and every time you pulled the
I'm
trigger,
just saying,
it had the blowback mechanic.
if the kid knew about gun toys, then that's the point at which you should probably discuss, like, this is a toy, not a real thing. Do not pick up any random thing that you might find that looks like this.
Don't pick up Daddy's revolver on the coffee table
and
next
shoot
to
your
his
little
smokes.
sister. That's fucked up. That kid's gonna grow up to have some weird fucked up issues, but we're not gonna talk about this anymore. This is depressing. So I heard something. I didn't really read much into it, but I guess someone came out and said that Marvel is gonna be done soon.
What do you mean?
They're like they're ending.
The comic.
Yeah, they're gonna be done.
They're doing like a clean slate thing. They're gonna start over.
They're gonna start over. They're just gonna
not-
wipe this. So they're not done. They're just They're doing a reboot technically.
Well, I'm going off of just what I saw on comicbook.com and the comments and all that. Everyone's saying it's essentially because like
It got too convoluted.
yeah, everything's just kind of mishmashed.
People die, they come back, they
yeah.
different universes.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
I'm just
fucking
hoping
crazy.
It's not like DC 52,
Right.
because
What's that?
that's they pretty much rebooted everything.
Yeah,
and
they
no one
started
likes it.
over. Yeah.
It's not good.
Well, listen. I'm gonna say some stuff, and it's gonna be very controversial, and people are gonna hate me for it.
Shoot.
I do this every fucking podcast.
Everyone's
I
gonna
bring up.
hate me.
Everyone's gonna hate me for this, but here we go. Because I've discussed this before on the podcast, I believe, about how I don't like. I like anime and manga, but the one thing that I don't like is the whole like. Oh, these characters can't be killed in any way. They can't be defeated. They win no matter what. And it's just like... we talked about this earlier today, too.
Yeah.
Just like that kid who grew up like making his own games, and he would invite people over to play the game, and then when you started to beat him at his own game, he'd change the rules so he couldn't lose. And then you're like, well, what's the point of us playing this game if I can't win? Like, what? I don't understand. And that's the way that I feel about a lot of manga and anime. There's a lot of characters that are like that like, no matter what, don't lose. And when they do lose, it doesn't make any sense. They just made him lose because they knew that people were catching on to the fact that he can't lose.
Well, it's like Deadpool
kind of thing.
now. They're killing Deadpool in an upcoming issue.
I don't get the point of announcing that you're killing somebody.
We're
Doesn't
gonna
that
kill somebody
ruin it?
off. Get ready.
Because
Yeah, it
I
kind of
remember
ruins
Marvel
it.
had
Yeah.
this humongous hype over the death of Wolverine. It's
Yeah.
like, why would you?
Well, that's the thing. The front cover said the death of Wolverine on the front of it. Like,
Like, oh, I wonder what happens in this.
yeah, how does he die? He can't die.
Yeah, that's
and
a
then they make
little
up some bullshit thing.
It's like
to-
it's usually like if someone a character like if it just comes out of nowhere, it's much
It
more
should be a big-
impactful.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Not
it's
just-
like, well, I know what's gonna happen. Let's
But that's
see
the
how
thing,
it
though.
goes.
They didn't give a shit because on the cover it said the death of Wolverine. So it's like, what they're trying to do is sell the fact that it's like, you want to know how he died. That's what they're trying to do. Like, this is the one where he dies in it. You should check it out.
Yeah, I guess.
It's different than like The Walking Dead. If you're reading the comic and then all of a sudden someone fucking dies and you're like, God, fuck, shit. Like if the episode or if the episode of the show The Walking Dead said this is the one where Rick dies, and then everyone's like, well, fuck, I don't want to. Well, wait, no, you're not gonna fucking. Then they watch it and they're like, motherfucker, they killed Rick. That's our censor, by the way. Rick isn't.
They should know by now.
They should understand that Rick is our censor. All right. But yeah, and our comics are the reason that I brought up the whole anime and manga thing is because our comics are like that too, where like they do things that piss me off. That like they do comic things that like people who like comics are okay with, but in a general like storytelling standpoint, it doesn't make any sense, and I hate it. Any time where a character dies and then they bring him back through some type of oh, you don't understand, it's a weird, like, it's an alternate universe, this is a different, or this comic is, like, whatever, it's from a different time period or whatever, and it's just like, I don't,
Magic.
just, if you're gonna kill someone, leave them dead. Don't keep bringing them back. Don't make these weird, convoluted stories to make your shit not make any sense. Because, like, Marvel and DC do it a lot, but DC does it more. They do a lot more of the, like, this character is unstoppable and can't be defeated and is all-powerful and can do whatever he wants whenever he wants. And it's just like, that to me is not, that's not fun. That's why I don't like Superman.
We mentioned
But Marvel has done this a bit too, like with Doctor Strange is like that.
I'm not great with comic characters.
Scarlet Witch is like that, which is why I'm a little nervous that they're both going to be in Marvel movies here fairly soon. Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange are both going to be.
I don't imagine she'll be in very much. They're just kind of shoehorning her into the.
Really? Scarlet Witch?
She's in the.
She's in, no, yeah, she's gonna be in that. Yeah, but you're saying that she's only gonna be in a little bit. Well, I mean, like I figured that
I don't imagine she's gonna be in a lot.
It's gonna be a lot less than the main ones that that have been in the last one. But I'm assuming that they're slowly bringing her in so then she can be a more important character later on.
I mean, like.
Same with Quicksilver.
Like the Civil War or something.
I don't know very much about her. I don't know how important she is.
She's Magneto's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
And
Quicksilver.
Yeah, her and Quicksilver are brother and sister.
Quicksilver is also Magneto's daughter, yes.
There's also some weird stuff, like a while back in some comics they had like this weird like relationship where like
brother
they had
and sister?
Yeah. They were together.
Twin cest.
And they knew too, like it wasn't like it wasn't like, "Oh my god, you've been my sister the whole time?" Like they knew. And it was like this is and everyone else is like, "This is fucking
So it's like some
weird."
Lannister action happening.
Yeah, yeah, but they weren't hiding it. They were just like out in the open about it, and everyone's like,
"Yeah, fuck my sister,"
and everyone's like, "Fuck, this is weird." I forget who. I think it was Wolverine who knew, and he was like, "This is fucking weird." Like, he made a comment about how fucking weird it was.
This is fucking weird.
This is you got Bob. This is fucking weird, Bob. But yeah, like she also, from time to time, basically had the power to do whatever she wanted whenever she wanted. And I hate characters like that don't have really any downfall. And like, I know people are going to tear into me in the comments. They're going to be like, "Oh, they do have weaknesses." But it's like something super obscure and stupid and like just tacked on so then the character doesn't seem too overpowered. But like, I don't know. Anyone that can just like randomly like control the fabric of space and time I'm just like, fuck you, this is stupid. I don't want anything like that.
I know you hate Deadpool because of that.
Yeah, I hate Deadpool.
I like
love
Deadpool because he's funny.
Yeah, me too. I think he's funny as shit, but the fact that there is literally nothing that can stop him and he can do whatever he wants at any time, it ruins it for me. And like, I don't know, it just...
This is also the first time we talked about this.
Yeah, I know, we've talked about this on podcasts before, but this is a little different because we're talking about other stuff.
Hey, where you going?
Wash my hands.
He's washed his hands because he's jerking off this whole time.
He finally fucking finished. Hallelujah.
He's got a little pile on the plate there.
Oh!
A pile.
Okay, alright. What else is going on? Any movies or new stuff that's happening? Oh, I keep seeing this thing go across my Facebook feed. It's pissing me off. We're going to talk about Marvel for a little bit longer. It's like someone came out and said that they hated being in Marvel movies and they don't want to be in anymore. And it shows like a picture of the Avengers, right? And then it's like, click on this link to find out who it was. I can't believe that he said that. He's going to get his ass fired. And I'm just like, okay, who the fuck? Let me click on it. I click on it. And it's the black guy who played the bridge guard in Thor. The Rainbow Bridge guard. The giant black dude in the golden armor or whatever.
Or something like that.
And he apparently came out and was like, "Oh, I hated being in the Marvel movies because I felt like I should have been a more important character, blah, 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 whatever." And I'm like, fuck you for doing... Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, it's like, "Oh, so-and-so said that he hated being in Marvel movies. What are we going to do? I can't believe he said that. He's not going to be in Marvel movies ever again." I know for a fact that man was not going to be in any more Marvel movies anyway. He's such a minuscule character that if he was, it was going to be for a split second. They could easily just do a wide shot of a different giant black man in gold armor and no one would know. Yeah, no one cares about... I thought it was going to be somebody, like, important...
I think this is the same guy.
Alright, everybody, we're out in half an hour. See you later.
No, come on, shut up. We're going to finish this sentence.
I think that's the same guy who is bitching about wanting to be the next 007. I think that's the same guy. He really wants to be 007.
Okay.
So he thinks, he's getting people backing him on this, and he just really wants to do it. So it seems like his ego. He thinks he's like the fucking shit.
He's the
I would have loved to be the fucking bridge guardian in Thor. What the fuck? Like,
Oh, that guy.
yeah, he came out and was like, "Oh fuck Marvel, I don't want to be in any more Marvel movies." Because that's kind of what he sounds
Because his
like.
character's already pre-written and he wants it to be better.
He's like, I deserve to play a more important character. I should be fucking Nick Fury.
People think they're entitled to so much. Some people do. And it's just silly.
Yeah, JD. Some people.
and at that
And at that point, we're gonna see you guys later on the next Determination
When have
podcast.
I said I'm entitled
And
to
it's
anything?
been a great
Tell
time.
me.
Tell me.
Tell me!
Goodbye.
Swipe her right in the twat.